important angle theorems that you have to know. Make sure to watch till the end where I give you a quick test to see how well you understand those theorems. Must know number 1, complementary and supplementary angles. Let's start with complementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles with a sum of 90 degrees, and if you were to put two complementary angles together, they will form a right angle. If I were to draw two line segments that form a right angle, then break that angle into two different angles. Let's call them angle A and angle B, because these two angles combined together form a right angle. I know the sum of those two angles is 90 degrees, which means those two angles are complementary. So, let's do a quick example with complementary angles. In this example, it says to calculate angle theta. If I zoom in on this diagram, we can see that the 70 degrees angle and angle theta are complementary because together they combine to make a 90-degree angle. So I could say that theta plus 70 equals 90 degrees. So to calculate theta, I just have to find the difference between 90 and 70, which is 20 degrees. Now I will zoom out and we'll talk about complementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles with a sum of 180 degrees. When complementary angles are combined, they form a straight line. So, if I were to draw a line segment and break up one side of that line segment into two different angles, let's call them angle A and angle B. Notice that when combining angle A and B together, they form straight line, which means that angle A plus angle B equals 180 degrees, which means angle A and angle B are complementary angles. And let's do a quick example with complementary angles. In this example, we need to calculate angle theta again. So let me zoom in and notice the angle theta and 70 degree combined together form a straight line. So they're complementary. That means that angle theta plus that 70 degree angle would have to equal 180 degrees. So to calculate theta, just find the difference between 180 and 70, which means that angle theta will be 110 degrees.